Has he started skating, or is he still just doing off-ice stuff at this point?
I haven't checked with our medical staff to give you a definitive answer on that today, but I know he's making progress with the rehab.
Gino's been on the ice with you guys for every on-ice session of this trip so far. I mean, that has to be pretty encouraging with his progress at this point.
Yeah, it is. You know, that was one of the reasons we brought him, because we knew he was in a position where he could participate, you know, in a limited capacity, but the importance of just getting him around more players, around his teammates, and so he looks good. He looks strong. I think his progress is really encouraging.
Like, speaking of Gino, I know you always like to say stay in the now and focus on the next game, but as a coach, is it hard not to let your mind wander a little bit when you see him out there, just thinking about strategically where you're going to play him, just how much better you guys can be when he finally is back?
Well, we sure get excited about the opportunity to get him back in our lineup. You know, he's a game breaker. He's one of those players that he's one of the best players of his generation, and so he's definitely one of those guys that can change the outcome of a game in a couple of shifts. And you know, we have a couple of them in Sid and him, and so when he's in our lineup, I just think it makes us harder to play against. It makes matchups more difficult. It gives us more balance offensively through our lineup, and certainly we're just a better team when he's in our lineup. So do we get excited about it? Sure.
Do you go with Tristan tonight, Mike?
Yes.
And do you have a plan for when you get DeSmith into another game?
Yes.
And that would be?
Anybody else?
Sully, have you worked with a smarter or better looking TV guy since you worked with Rob Simpson in Boston?
Well, all of you guys, that's why you're in TV, I guess, huh?